Thank you.
For what?
For believing in me.
Man of Steel. You stand accused of being a monotonous mess, a bloated CGI-heavy reboot that gets way too dark and broody, losing all the lighthearted charm of Superman. How do you plead?
Well, for starters, you and not guilty. Who are all these sad people out there who don't like Man of Steel?
You're a pack of fools! Every last one of you!
First things first, we gotta separate ourselves from the Christopher Reeve movies here. Yes, way back in the late 70s, Superman laid the foundation for essentially every superhero movie that would ever follow it. And then Superman 2 was even better. But, did you forget about Superman 3 and 4? I don't know how many times I gotta say this, but Man of Steel ain't your daddy's Superman. Like the film itself, this Superman is complicated and misunderstood with more heart than it really gets credit for. This Superman struggles with the isolation his powers have brought upon him, yet still grows into the benevolent Superman we all love. Who's not getting this?
People are afraid of what they don't understand.
In 2013, coming off the success of the Christopher Nolan Dark Knight trilogy, DC was separating themselves from Marvel by offering more adult-oriented comic book fare.
You're so dark! These ain't from the DC universe!
Plus, let's not forget that Superman Returns emulated the cheesy do-gooder Reeve version of Superman and tanked at the box office, so it's no surprise Warner Brothers wanted something different.
What if a child aspired to something greater?
Honestly, I think it's a stretch to even call Man of Steel dark. Sure, the film wasn't doing outdated stuff like having Superman change clothes in a phone booth because, duh, we don't have phone booths anymore. But there is a stark message here of hope and a man with incredible power striving to do the right thing.
What's the S stand for?
It's not an S. On my world, it means hope.
The tagline for the original 1978 Superman was, "You'll believe a man can fly," and it was amazing for its time. But Man of Steel tops it in every conceivable way. When you watch Superman emerge from the Fortress of Solitude, his suit on for the first time, cape billowing in the wind right before he takes flight, and you don't get chills, well, who's too dark now, bro? The cast in this movie is amazing. Henry Cavill is perfect as a modern-day Superman, and what he lacks in Christopher Reeve quirkiness, he more than makes up for in sheer stature. Likewise, Michael Shannon as a rage-fueled General Zod is a great performance that doesn't mimic Terrence Stamp.
I will find him!
And I'd argue that both Russell Crowe as Jor-El and Kevin Costner as Jonathan Kent are the heart and soul of the movie, even surpassing the original performances of Marlon Brando and Glenn Ford, though to be fair, they're given way much more to do this time around. Admittedly, the only person in the cast who, in my opinion, doesn't quite measure up to their predecessor is Amy Adams as Lois Lane, who's not quite the Spitfire that Margot Kidder was. But I still disagree with critics who claim that Amy doesn't nail the attitude of Lois at all, but who cares? Amy clearly doesn't.
So if we're done measuring,
everyone, and I mean everyone, knows John Williams' iconic Superman score by heart, and it'll never be topped, but hot damn if Hans Zimmer doesn't come close, offering up a score that lifts the entire film to new heights. It's beautiful. Zack Snyder's Krypton is a gorgeous, doomed planet brimming with both fantasy and science. It's got more personality than we'd ever seen for Krypton on film up to this point before. The entire sequence is only 20 minutes long, yet I found myself realizing I'd love to watch an entire movie about Zack Snyder's Krypton. Here we go, this one's the controversial one and probably one of the biggest reasons detractors like to on the movie, and because why? Superman destroys the city. Superman doesn't kill. Rather than thinking of it like Superman is guilty of destroying a city, maybe realize Superman is guilty of stopping Zod from destroying an entire planet.
Either you die or I do.
Plus, it's not like Zod gives Clark much of a choice here. What would you prefer? Superman throw Zod into a 2D Phantom Zone and launch him into space only so he can return one day and do more damage? No. This Superman makes a grown-up decision to save lives, and Clark's reaction to doing the unthinkable is heart-wrenching. If after all this, you're still not convinced, here's shirtless Superman to at least make you feel like this video wasn't a complete waste of your time.
They will race behind you. They will stumble, they will fall, but in time, they will join you in the sun, Cal.
So with that, I urge you to give Man of Steel another go. Tweet me at Chris Killian or follow me on Instagram at CK Comedy and tell me if your feelings about the film have changed. And if you're still watching, thanks for watching.